Hey everyone, welcome. So I ordered this in the mail from Amazon. It came in today and I'm just going to save you guys the trouble. It did not work to plug this into the PCI and get cards to show up here. This one did not work. I did order another one. So these are for science, and I thought I'd help you out by turning a motherboard into any motherboard into a mining motherboard. But right now you can't, because this one, no point mentioning it because it didn't work, so I'll use that for something else. Who knows? For science. Now, I am ordering all sorts of stuff to try and show you guys. But yeah, I do have donation link in the description, so if you care to donate to the channel to help me buy stuff to show you guys if they work or not, then feel free. But today, I changed my mind because of that not working. We are going to load this up with all my GPUs, I guess. We're going to take every power supply off. We're going to put everything into this rack. I'm going to take this. I'm going to power the motherboard, everything. So there's not going to be any ATX power supplies in this at all. It's all going to be 100% 2400 watt server power supply ran from Parallelminer. Link in the description if you want to get it. It is an amazing power supply. So yeah, we're going to power everything up, load it up as far as I can. I cannot hit max capacity on this because I don't have the cards. So yeah, so we're going to test it out and see how it goes. Before we turn these off, we're going to look at our power here. So we're sitting at 1336, 1337 about roughly. Now we will be eliminating 4 power supplies but adding the one, so depending on how much they use and how much that uses initially, we'll see if we get a gain or a drop in power. So if that uses quite a bit of power, then we may be equal or see the same, but we should lose a little bit of power at the wall, eliminating those power supplies on their own. So that's something that could be interesting when we get into it, but we'll take a look at this. So it's not the neatest, but it looks like everything is hooked up in that nest. I had to use a little bit of that breakup board over there just to extend to the far end, but for the most part everything's on this side, but it is all part of the same power supply. So I guess all we gotta do is plug it in and make sure it works. This power supply is running the motherboard and everything. As you can see, these aren't even plugged in. I pulled them right out, but they are there in case you decide to go back to normal later on. Okay, so I guess we will hit the power button, see what blows up. Okay, everything's on. Oh yeah, turned on, that turned on. As you can see, 24 pin is going into here in that mess. That we got fans turning, so we'll have to go into Hive and see if we detect all these. Okay, so there we are. They are all running and we're pretty quiet. It's not even warming up. It's only been like 10 minutes. It's still cool. We'll let this run for a few hours and see anything, but we do not have any significant load on this thing. As you can see, what we got running now? 1305 to 9 watts or so, and we were at what, 1330 something, so we lost like 25 watts or so from pulling those power supplies off and adding this one. So that's not too bad. We lost some watts. We are down to 1 rig with this running your system and everything. No ATX power supply in it whatsoever. So that's some good stuff there. Now all we got to do is see if this winds up or not, but I highly doubt it because we're only running it like little over 50%. So okay, so this has been running for about 6 hours or so now, so quite a while. Obviously it's quiet because we're only at like 55% capacity. And well, it's like, I don't know, body temperature. You can barely feel any warmth coming out of this at all. So it is nice and cool. So no need for those fans to wind up. I need some more power to put on this thing, but I can't. So yeah, that's that. We're just gonna look at our power capacity still here. And we're down to 1300 watts. So yeah, doing great. 1300 watts, 400 and some mega hash, 60, 70 mega hash, just under 500. But yeah, it's looking good. Power supply here is amazing. If you want to pick up your own 2400 watt, you do have to make sure you do have 240 volt. As you can see going in here, now my PDU looks kind of bare with the one cable and that running everything instead of everything coming into this. But yeah, so you need 240 volt for this power supply. Parallelminer, links in the description. Buy yours today if you do have 240, because it will not work on 120 volt. I do have to say that. It is disclaimer, 240 only. And yeah, amazing power supply, 2400 watt. And with that game changer breakout board, we'll try and have a peek at this. Now, I never got these fan controllers hooked up. I guess maybe I should have hooked those fans up sometime too and test all them out. But for the most part, this is running the complete system. No need for a Pico switch or anything. It is all built in and comes in with this kit. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and catch you guys on the next one. Rabid out.